Hey guys, Kyler again. Out here in the garage in my makeshift YouTube video studio here with the green screen in the back looking nice and fancy. Just kidding. But yeah, anyway, I'm here to kind of talk about a list that I have put together. Something I've been working on. Three most important questions. If you guys want to look that up, it's kind of like a spiritual thing to kind of set your intentions and what you want as goals and different things like that. And so what I'm going to do is actually go over one of the columns here. You guys can see this real quick. That column right there. Oh, no, that one right here. So I'll go over what they are one by one. Essentially, it's the contribute column. And so what this is hopefully as I reach my goals and dreams of becoming a multi-million-dollar business owner or a billionaire, I get that Musk money, Bezos bucks, whatever you want to call it. That is the goal here. And so as part of that, you write down in your third column on what you want to do to contribute and kind of give back to the world. So I'm going to go through my list here just kind of one by one. Number one, I do have help coach younger business people to grow and market their businesses. And so that's why I posted the video yesterday looking to bring on some mentors. I realized I don't really need to wait till I'm a multimillionaire, billionaire to be able to do that. I have lots of knowledge and experience. I'm a great coach, mentor, all that good stuff. I have a lot of experience to offer. And so I can start doing that one right now. I can contribute and give back and help younger business people or even older business people that are just getting started in their business to earn more money, grow their business, market it, get out there, get some more market share. The next item on the list is I have push forward Web3 technology and gaming, and then in parentheses I have innovation. And so really important to me. I really love blockchain technology. I do believe in the technology of Web3 as a better version of the internet, decentralization, true ownership of digital assets. And so part of what I'm doing with my brand Abraxas, my main function of that is obviously pushing forward the technology. So we're really working on creating a bunch of cool stuff. If any of you guys are interested, hit me up. I'm happy to chat about what we got going on. But a lot of different software I've built out for WordPress, and then obviously some of the gaming stuff we're working on with the brand and the Pumpkin Patch and Chill Cubes. So really happy to be doing that, but I definitely want to be seen as a leader in the industry and someone who's pushing forward the technology. That means a lot to me and kind of giving back to the industry, to the technology, to blockchain and crypto. So that's on my list there. Next one is to donate to schools in the local community for education and creativity. And I have in parentheses technology plus art plus creatives. So essentially what that is anything in the tech industry I really like to support and promote, especially like blockchain stuff. But obviously they don't teach that in schools. So more like programming or robotics type things like AI, any of that kind of cool, interesting stuff. Obviously art and creatives. Creatives could be anything from like a musician to a writer, any kind of thespians and actors and things of that nature. So hopefully as I get those big bucks, I'm able to donate and give back and really promote. Those are the areas of interest for me and where I'd like to contribute technology, art, and creative. Obviously there's some other things like just general education, nutrition, things like that I, definitely find important. But the main areas that I think in the future for me that I'll see that I'd like to donate my money towards are those areas: technology, art, and creative. Next, I have like help beautify the world, art, buildings, and infrastructure. And so this is more of a long-term goal. Like I said, if I get that much money, I'm definitely not going to be building rocket ships. No offense to Elon. I think that's cool and whatever. But I think I'd rather, help beautify the earth that we have here. So bringing like, different art installations or cool things within different cities or places, especially where I live, would be really cool. And then maybe doing some really cool architecture, building out different buildings that kind of look more futuristic. And then even like infrastructure, like just the way that our roads work. And, I think stop signs are stupid and stoplights are absolutely ridiculous. We have the technology to kind of go like tunnel and go over under that. No one should even need to stop at a stoplight or stop at a stop sign. I think it's bad infrastructure, a lot of the stuff that we have here in the country, and we've just been doing it that way for thousands of years, since the Roman times, having basic bridges and stuff like that. We've never really advanced that technology. So that's something that's important to me. Again, hopefully I do become a billionaire sometime in the future, and I'm able to roll out some cash for those type of things. Would be really cool for me. Again, art, different buildings and architecture, and some real cool, like, futuristic infrastructure. And again, a lot of these are long term. It's good to just put like big, huge goals. Not planning on accomplishing that one anytime soon. But as I mentioned, the first one on my list, I can help coach and mentor. And so we're accomplishing what we can with where we are, with what we have. And as I get bigger and better, it's still good to have these, huge, audacious goals. So that's what it is. Continuing to move down the list, we have contribute to the future in meaningful and impactful ways. And I have in parentheses on that is stories, game, technologies, books, talks, etc. So really in the future, if I could look back on my life and say, if I were able to accomplish everything I want, like 100 years from now, people would still be reading the stories that I created in the books and finding meaning in them, maybe some like videos like this and some other talks that hopefully I start doing, different technology and games that I've built. Maybe people will still find fun, like people still play solitaire and find that as fun. Hopefully in the future, some of the stuff I've created that will be impactful for a long time into the future, and people will look back and see me as an innovator in the industry. Maybe look back at me as someone who's inspired them, someone like a Napoleon Hill who was around in like 1920 era, 1900s there, and his stuff is still impactful, I think, for a lot of people today. So, reaching that like cult level status that even in the future, people do find value in what you've created. And then moving down to the next one is kind of a more personal one to me, but it's educate my children to be successful and happy in their own lives in future. And that one's mainly like not trying to stick a square peg in a round hole, which what I feel like was kind of forced on me as a kid. It was like, you had to go do this, and people wanted certain things for me, whether it be the school or my parents or whatever, just in general, siblings, family, whatever. People wanted you to be a certain person and, not be able to really, enjoy the things that you're good at. And so for me, for my children, it's kind of learning from that and, finding whatever they like to do, what they're really good at, and hopefully, helping them in those avenues of their life that they can be successful still and earn money and doing the things that they love and that they're good at. And, finding happiness early on in their life and not being kind of forced to chase the rat race, whatever it is. Like, I don't ever have that as a dream for my kids. So whatever they enjoy and they think that they're good at, they find their own talents and skills. I want to promote those things and help them with those areas. Again, that one's more of like a selfish, or not necessarily selfish because it's, someone else, it's selfless. But it is, just personal to me and my family. And then the final one I do have on my list here for contribute is inspire others to better their lives, and in parentheses, anything is possible. So again, kind of being like a mentor or someone that, people look up to. I think, looking back, hopefully in the future here, when I look back on my life and I can say I accomplished that, like to be like reach that status, maybe like a Gary Vee or Grant Cardone or someone who's like really inspiring when you watch their videos and kind of pump you up and motivate you. I think that would be really great to kind of reach that, cult level status on that as well. Hopefully maybe I'll write some bestseller books and things like that, like both of those guys did. Obviously continue to make these videos and hopefully inspire you guys that are watching this. Maybe make your own list. Again, if you want to see what I'm doing here, go ahead and look up the 3 most important questions. I believe the guy who wrote it, his name is Vishen. So you guys can check that out. And essentially what you're doing is you're writing the experiences you want to have in one column, the growth that would be necessary to reach those experiences in your life. And then the third column is contribute. And if you reach those experiences or that level of success, what you would be looking to contribute and give back. So that's everything here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed my list of contribute, what I'm looking to give back. Think it, some of them are definitely doable. Other ones are more far out and, definitely need a ton of capital, some billions of dollars, like that Musk money, those Bezos bucks. But if we reach that level of success, definitely looking to make the world a better place in those areas that I've mentioned here. If you guys think you can help me with any of this stuff, or you'd like help with making your own list, or you want me to point you towards those resources, go ahead and hit me up. Peace, love, and light. Have a great day, guys. Let's crush 2023.